Alright everybody, today we have the Dabs Cannabis Dispensary here in Tupelo, Mississippi. We're on a pretty busy road right here, right next to North Mississippi Medical Center, so we should have a busy day here today. So it looks like this building used to be an old bank here, but they closed up the drive-through section, put the siding over it to cover it. No longer use that anymore, which a lot of dispensaries usually do when they take over the bank buildings. I just can't really hear you with the road noise.
Yeah. This opening sets the stage in Tupelo, Mississippi, right outside a cannabis dispensary, sitting in an old bank building. The tone is observational, almost documentary style, as the auditor frames it as a First Amendment stress test. What starts as a calm setup quickly builds curiosity. This isn't just about filming a building, it's about watching how people react when a camera enters their space. Even the narrator hints that something tense is about to unfold, turning an ordinary location into a pressure point for public interaction and human behavior.
What's going on now?
Are you working for the company?
Am I working for a company?
Yeah, what are we doing?
What am I doing? Like, do you not know what I'm doing?
Yes, sir, I was asking, are we videoing the building? What are we doing?
Yeah, everything.
Okay. Are you a podcaster?
Something like that. I don't really do podcasts, but...
Okay. I was just wondering what was going on.
All good. He's changed his mind.
Get that away from me! Don't be filming me, dude!
Here, the first real contact begins. Questions come in fast. What are you doing? Who are you with? Why are you filming? The auditor responds casually, try to normalize the situation, but the discomfort is already visible. People aren't used to being recorded, especially near sensitive-looking businesses like a dispensary. The conversation feels uneven. One side explaining rights and purpose, the other side trying to categorize and control what's happening. That gap in understanding becomes the first spark of tension in an otherwise routine interaction.
He literally has tinted windows on his truck and started yelling at me.
My owners called me because they saw you in the security camera. Just want to know what was up.
Really?
Yeah. We don't really have people video us. And could you not video me?
Nothing much?
Right now?
What's going on?
Nothing, just wondering why you're videoing us.
I'm wondering why I'm videoing?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, what I do is I go around and I try to look for more people like you that support our rights, and I exercise the First Amendment right to record in public, and I see how people react and respect our rights.
Okay, well...
So I'm glad to hear you respect it. That's all.
I do, but I'm just curious as to why. Can you tell me that?
I just explained it to you.
As the narration shifts, the focus becomes the environment itself. Busy road, medical center nearby, constant foot traffic. The auditor positions the camera as a stress test tool, not an intrusion. But for those on scene, perception tells a different story. Questions turn sharper, suspicion rises, and curiosity starts blending with discomfort. The idea of filming in public is legally simple, yet socially complicated. This section highlights that gap perfectly. What is lawful doesn't always feel normal to those being recorded.
And said they're going to call security if you don't, because you won't tell us why you're here filming. It's kind of odd.
Okay, look, ready? So
I understand the Constitution.
Right. So
But this is personal here, I guess.
But I just can't understand it for you. So, what part do you not understand about
Why you're videoing our building?
So look, just so we're on the same page, I'll explain it nice and clear one last time, just nice and slow for you.
Okay.
So I exercise and
I understand
stress
that,
test the First
but it's
Amendment. No,
weird.
you just told me you didn't understand it.
I do, but it's weird, and you're taping people.
It has to have doctor's appointments and
This is
doctors
HIPAA
and patients
required.
have
That's
their
what I'm telling
privacy
you.
Oh, it's HIPAA required?
HIPAA related.
Can you tell me what HIPAA stands for?
Yes, I can.
Go ahead.
But he won't even come here and he's paid. I'm calling you.
Now, emotions begin to surface. Employees and bystanders start questioning intent more directly, even referencing management and security. The auditor stays consistent, repeating that it's about First Amendment rights and public observation. But instead of clarity, his explanation creates more resistance. The word why becomes a wall rather than a bridge. This is where misunderstanding hardens. People aren't processing law, they're reacting to feeling exposed, and that emotional response starts shaping everything that follows.
Break it up. You better get your ass out of here. You don't belong here. The damn law's on the way to run your ass off anyway.
All right.
Well, go then. Won't you go before they get here and get you then?
No.
Oh, you want to go to jail then, do you?
You think I'm gonna go to jail?
What?
After you're threatening to stomp my camera? What are you talking about right now, dude?
Look here, this is the invasion of people's damn privacy.
In public? No, it's
No,
not.
it ain't. No, it ain't. What I do is my own damn private business.
Yeah, not in public though.
You are trespassing right now because
No, I'm
you
not.
were told to leave.
No, I'm not.
What are you filming for anyway? What are you supposed to do with that?
I don't know yet.
What? What are you going to do with all of that?
The situation escalates into confrontation. Security is mentioned, and the tone shifts from curiosity to control. Claims about rules, HIPAA, and privacy enter the conversation, even when not fully relevant. The auditor pushes back calmly, asking for definitions and clarity, exposing confusion in real time. This moment shows how quickly uncertainty can turn into authority claims, even without legal grounding. What could have stayed a simple exchange now starts moving toward escalation.
Are you hard of hearing? You want me to speak up for you?
Damn right I'm hard of hearing. I got 2 hearing aids.
All right. Anything else?
What reason did you have to film me when I put my super light on right there? Why did you film me?
Nice. She's joining in. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, be careful. She's filming. Whoa, be careful. Whoa.
Maybe you're the only person that is worried about anything because I'm sure whatever's
I'm worried about things. I'm worried about things.
That nobody else has ever fought for. That he's got to prove. He's got a camera.
Tension peaks as frustration spills over. Voices rise, threats appear, and the situation becomes personal. The camera is no longer just a device. It's treated like a provocation. The auditor is accused of invading privacy, while he maintains he's in a public space. This clash of perspectives creates a standoff where neither side is listening anymore. Instead of dialogue, it becomes assertion versus assertion, with emotion overriding any attempt at reasoning.
It looks like we're both going to go to jail, so...
Shut up, boy.
No, no,
Shut your damn mouth.
no,
Film patients
no.
going in their
How about that?
doctor's
No. Okay?
See, that
Sound good?
that attitude right there goes with what's lacking in those sweatpants he thinks is cute. See that thing right there hanging between his legs? That's just the thing. That's the whole point of that thing. Because he lacks what others do. He has shit to do, like real shit to do. He wouldn't be
She's
doing
good.
what other people are doing.
She's a mind reader.
Look here, you film more people. Go over to that hospital, film them, and see what they do to you.
Yeah.
Nothing. The same nothing you're going to do.
Idiot, get you and you won't see
The same
what
exact
I do
nothing.
several days.
It is
The same nothing.
like that are going to argue.
You're blocking the way of people.
It's the long
They're all I'm sure he ain't got nothing else to do.
all kind of cars.
He ain't got nothing else to do.
No, I got you on camera threatening me, and you're gonna wait for the cops to show up? I hope you do, buddy. I hope you do. Stick around.
Aggression increases as more individuals join in. Accusations of trespassing and privacy violations are thrown without legal grounding. The auditor continues filming, standing firm on public space rights, while others attempt intimidation. What stands out here is the lack of shared understanding. Each side is operating under completely different assumptions. The camera becomes symbolic, representing either accountability or intrusion, depending on perspective, fueling the conflict even further.
If you would like to say, feel free. But people like that, they ain't got shit else to do but ruin other people's lives. People like that, they ain't got shit else to do but ruin other people's lives. One of them, you know, like millennial generation age where they feel like they're throwing stuff right there for sure. They got nothing better to do. The motherfucker out of real job, you won't be out here. I know, we ain't got shit to do, that's why. Don't let motherfuckers like that bother you. Because he ain't got nothing else to say. He lost 15 minutes of fame, won a celebrity viral video. That's what they do. Oh, I'm recording that one. He was the only one. He is not the only one. Everybody in the planet's got a goddamn camera. He's special.
There you go. There you go. So she knows it's not illegal. She knows what's up. Doesn't matter.
Now the crowd dynamic takes over. Multiple voices, overlapping arguments, rising frustration. Instead of resolving the issue, group energy amplifies it. The auditor remains steady, continuing to record while being surrounded by escalating emotions. At this stage, logic is no longer leading the interaction. Social pressure and ego are. The situation becomes less about law and more about dominance in the moment, with each side trying to assert control over the narrative.
I gotta put your shit where it feels like shit.
Okay.
You get what you got done, but I ain't
Film your ass for.
Not for you, probably wouldn't.
He ain't got nothing to do but start the goddamn pot, sir. He ain't got nothing else better to do. That's why he's sitting on the goddamn curb watching other
See
people
what
do
you gonna do
business.
when you got my friend?
He ain't got
Somebody you gonna run across, you gonna beat your ass,
Okay.
and you gonna disappear.
But it won't be you.
Somebody's gonna
But it won't be you. I know that.
Told you you're a smart ass way of
Somebody, but not you. I know
it
that.
ain't
It
gonna
ain't gonna be
be
him.
me.
I know that.
Class and a little trash
It
bitch.
won't be me.
I know.
Be somebody that damn can do it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a disabled veteran.
So calm down and relax and have a good day.
He's a disrespect.
Why are you so uptight?
Ain't no fucking good race.
Just smoke your weed and relax.
He's bitching because that's what bitches do. They
Oh, I'm bitching.
behind the camera because he can't do shit else. So you just can't play. You can't argue with ignorance, sorry. You can't.
You can't argue with ignorance. Couldn't have said it better myself. And here I am giving it a go.
Things spiral further into chaos. Insults become direct, personal, and loud. The idea of legality fades into background noise. The auditor even acknowledges threats and continues recording as evidence. Ironically, both sides begin predicting consequences, police involvement, possible arrests, without resolution. This section highlights how quickly public disputes escalate when communication breaks down and emotion becomes the primary driver of behavior.
See? What's wrong with that?
Shut the f up.
No.
I'm talking
See,
to
that's
you.
No,
okay. Why
no,
are you agitating
no,
shit
don't
over
tell me
you
what to
ain't
do.
got nothing to do? Aren't you watching that?
Don't tell me what to do. No, I'm watching you two right now.
telling you what to do. We're trying to tell you
No,
how
I'm talking to
fucked up
him.
you are as
Talking to
an
him.
individual. Well, I'm talking to you.
All right, good.
So why are you not watching what you were
Because I'm watching you two.
Good, and what are we doing for you?
I'm talking to
You
you.
lose yourself?
No, you guys are talking about me, and I'm making sure this dumbass doesn't do anything
You're
crazy.
a rat bastard. You're one of those that ain't got nothing to do but waste
Okay.
other people's time. So go
You
waste
call
your
me a
time.
rat, but you're calling the
You
police?
see what I'm saying?
You call me a rat, but you just called the police.
He's getting what he wants because that shriveled ass dick ain't got nothing else to do.
There you go.
If he really has something to do, the motherfucker's gonna have a girlfriend or some other shit. He ain't got nothing to do. He's wasting his fucking time. By being pathetic and usually not lowering your opinion. Do what you gotta do. Ignore bullshit ass people like this. Because people like this, if he was really worried about his subject and what he's got on his phone, he wouldn't be pointed in this direction.
You should take her advice.
And instead of making his point, he's making something like that.
At peak tension, hostility dominates completely. Mockery, sarcasm, and anger replace any rational discussion. The camera remains steady, but the environment is unstable. People accuse the auditor of wasting time or seeking attention, yet continue engaging instead of disengaging. This contradiction is key. Everyone is contributing to the escalation while blaming one source. The scene now reflects a full breakdown of mutual understanding.
Talking to you.
I'm gonna get the last word. I'm gonna get the last word. I promise.
Over there.
I haven't moved.
Well, that's because that's shriveled. I'm sure.
Good. All right.
Ignore that shit. 'Cause that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's gonna react to that and he ain't He ain't worth shit, or he wouldn't be here.
She's just absolutely obsessed with what I got going on over here.
So hey, yup, right on over here.
Oh, the Tupelo police. Let's see if it's the officers that they dealt with yesterday. How's it going?
Good. What you guys out here doing?
What's up?
What you doing?
This gentleman can't even get in the store because he won't leave him alone.
What you out here doing, man?
What am I doing?
Yeah, come over here and talk to me. Come over here and talk to me.
Whoa, whoa! Why are you going to touch me? What's going on?
Come over here and talk. You are on private property.
I'm not going to go.
You are on private property.
Okay.
Do not tell me what you're not going to do.
Right. Apparently, I'm on private property.
Put this down.
Yep.
Put your hands. Do you have any weapons on you?
Nope.
You mind if I pat you down to check?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Why are you out
illegal
here?
search and seizure.
Why are you?
The argument continues looping through the same patterns: accusations, counter-accusations, and rising frustration. Even attempts to calm things fail because nobody is truly listening anymore. The presence of law enforcement is now expected, almost inevitable. What started as a recording has evolved into a public confrontation shaped by emotion, pride, and misunderstanding of rights versus perception.
Property. You want to give me a reason why you're here?
Where you took me from was public property. I'm gonna invoke my Fifth Amendment right to pass that. Okay?
You're being arrested for criminal loitering.
Criminal loitering. Sounds good.
You can't give me a reason why you're out here.
Okay.
Sir, can I say something?
Give me just 1 second.
I would check the GIS and make sure that I was on their property, because where I was standing was on public property before you do this. But am I being arrested or?
You're being arrested. Oh, okay.
Your information is on that video.
What you got?
All of that stuff he's got on that phone of me, I want it took off. That's invasion of my privacy.
He's got a right to video. He's got a right to video.
I was coming right up through here and I turned my signal on and he turned and he...
Even in the chaos, the auditor stays focused, while others continue insulting and challenging his presence. Ironically, many are still engaged in the situation they claim is unwanted. This section exposes the psychological pull of confrontation. People say they want it to stop, yet remain actively involved. The tension is no longer situational. It's personal, fueled by pride and frustration.
Defending me, and he said, I do what I want to do. You don't tell me what I do what I want to do. He's a smart aleck. You heard him. He's being a smart aleck to you too.
Yep, he's going to jail. I'm getting him out of here.
Can you?
I can't do anything.
Take that off of there?
I can't do anything with
Let
this
me
phone.
have it. I can.
No, sir.
I can too. I know how.
Here, the narrative sharpens again as both sides refuse to back down. The camera is now fully central to the conflict, representing both evidence and irritation. Attempts at reasoning collapse under sarcasm and anger. The interaction becomes cyclical: talk, interrupt, escalate, repeat. No resolution emerges, only deeper entrenchment in opposing viewpoints.